Hello, all. So today, instead of doing the 5 reasons I'm going to call my representatives, I'm actually just going to read 5 different Truth Social posts from President Donald Trump. The oldest one is from December of last year, and I'll just let them speak for themselves. I'll give a little bit of context for each post. So the first post is from yesterday, the death of Robert Mueller. He posted, "Robert Mueller just died. Good. I'm glad he's dead. He can no longer hurt innocent people. President Donald J. Trump." The next post was from December of last year about Rob Reiner, who was a director who did Stand By Me, Princess Bride, which is my favorite movie, When Harry Met Sally, many other wonderful films, Misery. His son, who was struggling with addiction, shot his father and mother, so Rob Reiner and his wife, in their home. And this is how Donald Trump addressed it on his own social media platform. "A very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, has passed away, together with his wife Michelle, reportedly due to the anger he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump Derangement Syndrome, all caps. Sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness, and with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before, may Rob and Michelle rest in peace." The next one is also a post from last night. I think it's quite concerning that a president is going to say this about an opposing political party. Any president saying this about their opposing political party should be very alarming. So, "Now with the death of Iran, the greatest enemy America has is the radical left, highly incompetent Democrat Party. Thank you for your attention in this matter, President DJT." The next is his response to the shooting of Renee Good 5 times by an ICE officer who is a citizen shot by ICE in the street, trying to obey many conflicting orders given to her. "I have just viewed the clip of the event which took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is a horrible thing to watch. The woman screaming was obviously a professional agitator, and the woman driving the car was very disorderly, obstructing and resisting, who then violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the ICE officer, who seems to have shot her in self-defense. Based on the attached clip, it is hard to believe that he is alive, but is now recovering in the hospital. The situation is being studied in its entirety, but the reason these incidents are happening is because the radical left is threatening, assaulting, and targeting our law enforcement officers and ICE agents on a daily basis. They are just trying to do the job of making America safe, all caps again. We need to stand by and protect our law enforcement officers from this radical left movement of violence and hate. President Donald J. Trump." And then after is just a special little thing. I have included a transcript from January 20th White House briefing done by Donald Trump. There, ICE. Going to make a mistake sometimes. It can happen. We feel terribly. I felt horribly when I was told that the young woman who had the tragedy. It's a tragedy. It's a horrible thing. Everybody would say. ICE would say the same thing. But when I learned her parents and her father in particular I hope he still is, but I don't know, was a tremendous Trump fan. He was all for Trump, loved Trump, and it's terrible. I was told that by a lot of people. They said, "Oh, he loves you. He was I hope he still feels that way. I don't know. It's a hard situation." But her father was a tremendous, and parents were tremendous Trump fans. It's so sad. It just happens. It's terrible. And the very last True Social post I have is Alex Preddy, who was shot in the back many times by ICE agents after, as you can see from many videos, he was trying to help a woman up who was shoved to the ground. And then a few days later, more video was released of him kicking a car before the incident, not directly before, but this is what Donald Trump had to say about it. Agitator and perhaps insurrectionist Alex Preddy's stock has gone way down with the just released video of him screaming and spitting in the face of a very calm and under control ICE officer, and then crazily kicking in a new and very expensive government vehicle, so hard and violent, in fact, that the tail light broke off in pieces. It was quite a display of abuse and anger for all to see, crazed and out of control. The ICE officer was calm and cool, not an easy thing to be under those circumstances. Make America great again. So those were 5 posts by President Trump on his own social media that he has done, and this is not even including the video that he posted that depicted the Obamas as apes. This is the President of the United States, and he needs to be held accountable for his word. He should show decorum as the President of the United States. It is not crazy for us to expect that. If we can get very upset at President Obama for wearing a tan suit, we can definitely hold President Trump accountable for this. So I'm just asking that you don't let this be normalized. I know we're all just trying to survive in what seems like a crazier and crazier world, so it does just incrementally get normal over time. Don't let it. Pay attention to what's going on and what's being said, and don't let them get away with it, because things are coming at you from so many different angles. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time.